Hey guys, and welcome back to Conquering Galacticraft. This is episode 24, and it is being recorded on Halloween, which you can probably see by the splash text here. Anyways, this episode, we are going to go to Europa and do some things there. I have found out that the liquid on Europa does not do any damage, so I'll be fine. So I can just look around, do whatever I want. And yeah. I also did a little bit of tinkering with the ender chest mod that I added. I have one here. I did not know that you spawned. Okay, yeah. So, I think, yeah, I added that last episode. Yeah. So, what we're going to do is that, but I also want to show, I also added a few more things here. So this is, I've done this to the basement. I've connected it to the thing. It apparently would not want to go through like that. It would go constantly into the chest and back out. Unless I put this routing pipe here, which is made of iron. So I did that, and it's going up to the chest that goes into the ME system. And then what I'm thinking of doing is for, like I said, I'm going to use black for the color. And what I'm going to do is, this means mercury, and then the black here, right here, means, well, basically it's just a binary, basically. So you start at the right, move to the left, like how we do with decimal. Like, this is 1, this is 2, this is 4. Anyways, I need to fill my oxygen tank up. We need to go to Europe now. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's also day 503, so. Yeah, it's a bit, it's been a while. This is the most time put into one world ever, so. Yeah. And we need to make a flag while that fills. Okay. Oh, we need steel, right? Wherever that is. I'm planning on making like a quarry on Mercury as the first extraplanetary quarry, I guess you'd call it. Oh yeah, I also fixed the pressure issue. I put the 3 things on the, wait. Yeah, I already, yeah, that was last episode. How am I fitting that? I don't, whatever. Yeah, I fixed that last episode, so don't have to worry about that. I also found out that I didn't put one on Mars, but that's fine. We're not gonna go there in a while. So yeah, where are the pipes? Not pipes. Poles, that's what we're called. Okay, I've got the flag. Alright, so yeah, let's go try the quarry actually before we go to Europa, because I'm not sure how well it's doing currently. I might extend this out to another place if I feel like it. I also learned that apparently if you place a boat down, it acts as a chunk loader in this version. So all I need to do for quarries to load when I'm not in render distance is just place a boat down. It doesn't even have to be filled. It just has to be placed down. And it doesn't even have to be in the same dimension either. It's just constantly loaded, which is nice, I guess. What I'm assuming, though, it has to be at least in the same chunk. So, if you look at chunks right now, yeah, this is not... Well, I think it just has to load the chunk that the quarry block itself is in. I'm gonna have to test that. So, we're gonna set up the architecture on Mercury for a quarry, but we're not going to actually, like, run it. I'm gonna do that between episodes, so... And you will see it coming out of that ender chest. So yeah. Alright. Let's go back. Let's get the oxygen tank. I think I need to repair my pickaxe. I don't know. Yeah, I need an XP farm. I'm not sure what I need. I'm not sure what kind of XP farm I would use, but it would have to be something good enough to sustain what I'm doing. I do know that you get XP from compressing things, but I'm not sure what that would do. I also know you get XP from trading with villagers, but I mean the villagers over there, I'm not sure if they have good trades or not. But whatever. Okay. Fuel tank. Wooden extraction. We need a extraction tank, right? So yeah. Boom. Boom. Oh. Okay. I might as well put this on Mercury too while I'm going to space anyways. Okay. Let's hope it's daytime on Europa. Even if it isn't, I have a cryogenic chamber in my backpack, which I intended to use for I/O, but you know, if I need to use it, I'll use it. I can just dig into the ground, place it down, right-click in it, sit there, and then take it out of the ground, rejoin if I have to, which sometimes I do, and it'll be daytime again. That or sunrise. I think it sets it to sunrise. Okay, the sun is rising. Which is nice, I guess. It's a pretty okay spot. So yeah, all that liquid is apparently fine to touch. I think it's called crystallized ice water or something. Of course I take a little bit of damage. And it's the same color. It's yeah. Or it's setting. Okay. Weird. But yeah, this is Europa. Nice and flat. There are no gigantic mountains like on Io. I thought it was rising. I don't know why I thought it was, but whatever. Alright, let's place down this flag. I'm not sure if I should do it on ice. Maybe I'll do it on a rock over here. There we go. Flag has been placed. Let's hope I can get this done. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage. So yeah, liquid crystallized water. I'm fine. I don't know how this ravine spawned here, but whatever. It's not like Jupiter where it's like, oh yeah, this is also the first place where I can get dense ice, which I can get with my pickaxe. So that's a new item that I have not gotten before. I mean, really, all these are new items that I haven't gotten before. Each time I go to a new place. So it's not like it's going to be extremely valuable, but dense ice is common on farther planets from the sun. I'm not sure exactly where it would be. But yeah. Let's get some... There's just normal ice here too. Hello, Enderman. Also, because it's Halloween, mobs should spawn more commonly with pumpkins on their head. Well, I'm actually pretty sure it doesn't happen normally, it just happens only on Halloween, but I'm not sure if this affects, like, evolved mobs, like the Enderman, but we'll see, I guess. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Oh, there's some Europa iron over here. Oh, it just deleted all of that. Well, that's good to know, I guess. That water just deletes liquid crystallized water. Let's get some of this iron here. I did do some looking around on Europa in a creative world, which is called Test World, which you see sometimes when I open the game. Apparently, there are like gigantic iron veins that spawn as like spheres. This is definitely not one of them, but it's just a sneak peek of how much iron you can get on Europa. Yeah, 25 iron ore. That's 50 ingots. It's a freaking lot. But yeah, so this is Europa. A very chill place. As long as you don't fall more than 2 blocks, but like here's a 2-block fall. Yeah. If you don't fall at least if you don't fall more than at least or more than 2 blocks. Jupiter's on the horizon over there. We can also go back to Io today, because why not? Ooh, a ravine. What is that? Maybe it's Europa gravel. I'm gonna explore that later because it's sunset now, but yeah. This is just an expedition mission. That rhymed, expedition mission. But yeah, this is just to see what's around my landing site and what I can do to make it a little bit safer. Maybe I should really enchant my suit with like feather falling or something. I'm not sure if that does very much. This is a very flat area right here. This is super flat right here. This is probably a good place to put a base or something. It's really flat. Nothing here. It's right next to the ocean ? Because I'm not really sure if this counts as an ocean. Yeah, there's the spheres I'm talking about right there. See it? You see how much iron that is? Regardless, I'm thinking this is more like a delta, if anything, but it's probably just I don't know what it's considered, but it's considered something. There's also these little cavities of liquid crystallized water. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. It's very basic. Can boats do boats work on this water? Do I have a boat on me? I don't, but yeah, we could center a thing right here. And apparently it's still slippery even with that on. Okay, so now we go here. Fueler, that. But yeah, that's our flag. Made that. I don't know how long ago I made that. That was definitely last year, though. Speaking of, Conquering Galacticraft is turning 1 in a little less than a week. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that, but I think I'm just going to make it like a post or something, but, you know. I mean, I did take like a 6-month hiatus, but that's fine. Yeah, anyways, we're gonna head to IO, do some more things. Yeah. Well, we're gonna head back to Earth. Then we're gonna go to Mercury, set up what will be a quarry, and then do other things. It's already nighttime. If I look, yep, pumpkins. How are they seeing me from that far away? Zombies don't see you from that far away usually. How did a creeper spawn? That should keep from spawning. Okay. I didn't think it would spawn there. I guess it did. I don't see any other... On the minimap, I don't see any other mobs in my base. So, that's good, I guess. Shows that my torching up of the place has worked. Probably. Yeah. How that grew there, I don't know. But anyways, let's put some stuff back here in this quote-unquote silo. The Europa now. It's nice. Might do some mining on Europa. I don't know what's on Europa. Actually, no, I can just do M. What am I doing? Jupiter, Europa, copper medium. Yeah, iron high. Radioactive water. Didn't know it had that. Oh yeah, I might have to set up a quarry on Jupiter as well. It's gonna suck, but I have to do it, so. Anyways, Ganymede. High copper, high tin. I'm gonna need the high tin, that's for sure. What's on clothes stove? Nothing much. I haven't been to Ceres. I should go to Ceres at some point. Not this episode, but probably next episode or something. No. Next episode is going to be Ganymede, and then after that's Callisto. And then we'll go to Ceres. In the meantime, while I'm doing that, I'm going to go and set up a quarry on Jupiter. But anyway, Ceres has copper, tin, iron, uranium, crystallized water, and radioactive water. Okay. What does Saturn have? Copper, tin, iron, ice, magnesium, slime, apparently. Liquid glowstone, liquid methane, and liquid hydrocarbon, all very high. What does its moons have? Copper, tin, iron. Whoa, what the? Copper, tin, iron, liquid, methane, titan rocks. Copper, tin, iron, apatite, ice. So I guess those are just good places to get a lot more tin, copper, tin, and iron. Uranus, what does it have? Ice, crystal, dense ice, white gem, and icy water. What about its moons? Copper, tin, iron, ice, dense ice, lava. Lava? What do you mean lava? Pluto. Can't go to any of its moons though. Tungsten. It's a new one. What about Neptune? Copper, tin, iron, zinc, blue gem, frozen nitrogen, liquid nitrogen. By the way, on Neptune, I just can't jump. Like if I jump, I take damage. So yeah, anyways. It is day 505 now. Let's go with gunpowder. Okay, so now we need to yeah, we need to go to Mercury and do that. Damn, that's why I have the 4 landmarks on me. We're gonna set everything we need to do except for the power. Like, we'll put the solar panels there, but we won't connect them. We'll connect them sometime else. I don't know. In between episodes. Why not? Because why not? Also, I have 73,000 cobblestone. I don't know what to do with that much cobblestone. What do I do with 16,000 dirt? Like, what do I do with all this? I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, how do I make a tier 3 rocket? Isn't it magnesium or something? Tier 3 rocket pad. Zinc. And tungsten. Zinc you get from Neptune. And you can also apparently melt it. Which is nice, I guess. That means I double my yield from Neptune. But that's gonna be a pain to get unless I make a quarry. Because you know what, quarries are a lot more helpful now because they remove the danger of mining on those planets. So yeah, we're gonna focus today mainly on Europa and Io today. I'm actually gonna, now I think about it, I'm actually gonna push that Mercury thing off a couple episodes, just because I feel like we wanted to go to different places. Also, I have 459 obsidian. I don't know what I do with that much obsidian. I mean, I have almost 1,000 dash. I don't know what I'd do with that much dash, other than make rocket parts. But there's some coal. I have almost 1,500 coal, which is a lot. What do I do with 1,500 redstone? The only reason I'd use that was to make batteries or longer fire resistance potions. I don't know. Copper ingots. Almost 2,000 of that. 4,000 andesite. 4,300 granite. Almost 5,000 diorite. Yeah. And that's the other way. Doing it's by reverse. No? I guess it's just random. Yeah, it's just random, I guess. But yeah, I got that from like a dungeon or whatever. Yep, I can put them on. Yep. Anyways, let's get back on. Let's get back on the topic. Okay. So what we need to do on IO is. Oh yeah, I need to make the batteries for the moon. I forgot about that. Let me do that now. I need tin, don't I? Yeah. Let's make a bit of tin. I have how much tin ore? Not much. I need more tin. Well, it appears that there are many places that are good for giving tin, copper, and iron. I don't remember how much iron I have, but that's fine. Yeah, that battery is just for buffer reasons, so I can use multiple things at once. You'll see me use the battery buffer method again. I'm gonna call it that, the battery buffer method. I like alliteration. Anyways, you'll see me use the battery buffer method in other games as well, specifically in Astroneer if I play that next. But yeah, Astroneer is also a lot faster. I can also do KSP. I can also do Dyson Sphere Simulator. I don't know, depends. Or I could do another Minecraft thing. It really depends on what they want from me. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, also, thanks for 100 views on the 13th and 20th episodes of this series. I didn't expect both of them to get that many views. Both were kind of stuck at 98, but I guess that helps now with that. I get how many of these? 3 per? I need compressed steel, don't I? Oh yeah, coal. Not compressed steel. Coal. That's 8 plus this one, 9. It's just the right amount for 3. So we need energy storage module. So yeah, compressed steel for that. I have how much iron? Almost 1,000 iron. That's kind of a lot. You know, I could make it where it automatically smelts it and then feeds it out. That'd be nice to do that. And also, for the next quarry I make, I might just, make it thousands of blocks away so it can mine new ores. And yeah, so I don't have to be in the same loading area as it, but I have to make the rail system go to it as well. Which I have plenty of cobblestone, redstone, iron, and wood for. So, it's not like I'll run out. Okay. So we need steel. And then we need that. So, how much time have I spent this game? Almost 4.6 days and 10 hours since my last death. And I've died only twice, 3 times. Only died 3 times. I'm not sure. One time I died to pigmen. Second time I died to Jupiter. Third time I died to Jupiter. So I've only had 3 deaths, which is impressive considering how long I've played this game. You see how much my pickaxe went up? Yeah, that's why I hold it when I do that. Look, it's already 668. That means I can break 668. Well, 669 really blocks before it breaks. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Okay. So now we can go to the moon and place these down. So let's sleep first. Then we'll come back and then we'll do some work on Io and Europa. Fuel loader, oxygen tank, or fuel tank, not oxygen tank. You. Maybe I could just place like it permanently right here. Not sure how I do that, but yeah. Oops, what? I was unaware you could shift click them into backpacks. That makes things more interesting. I don't think they accounted for that. They accounted for manually putting it in there, but they didn't account for shift clicking into it. Because look, it's now in there, and then when that's really weird. Anyways, that gives me a lot more space. I could just make like 10 backpacks and then just put them all into one backpack. And then boom, I have like 15 item inventories worth of space. That backpack would also be stupidly heavy. Oops. Now I have to fall down 1,000 blocks. Dang it. I just wasted a bucket of fuel. Gonna have to cut here for a second. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, let's try not to waste a bucket of fuel again. I've wasted some before. Like accidentally breaking the fuel loader before it fueled completely or at all. Okay. Overworld moon. Dang it. Overworld moon. Launch. There we go. The sun's probably below the horizon at this point. It is not. In fact, it's going up. Last time I was here, it was setting. I don't know what happened. I remember the first time I got to the moon. It was the farthest I ever got in Galacticraft. Look at me now. I'm going to freaking Europa. Yeah, with the help of quarries, but it's not really, you know. I didn't shoehorn it in like I did with, I don't know, ender chests. I didn't realize I landed right next to a cave. But yeah, the sun's rising, so it's good. So all I need to do is go here I'm gonna break this for a second. Just gonna leave them without power. Then we do that. And there we go. Now it has power for days. Place that here, so now I can take this off without dying. But yeah, this is what it looks like on the inside. I'm actually not sure if I showed this, but yeah. So I finally have the batteries now. How old is this? I might want to take that because I need it. Ow. Okay, that was just me suffocating. So apparently I can't do that when I don't have a suit on, which I guess is fine. So I need to go over here and just mine a little bit more tin wall block for IO. And then I'll continue working on that. Alright, let's go home. Oh yeah, Callisto is going to be a good spot for oil collection, because there's apparently, I think, called shale something. How did you just spawn? Yeah, Callisto shale oil. Which, if you mine it, you get oil. Like, it just spawns oil. So that's something. Okay. Let's place this back here. I have 419 tin wall block. Yeah, so for IO, we're gonna need, obviously, well, for a base in general, we're going to need a source of power, source of oxygen, and thermal control, and a way to get in and out without depressurizing the entire thing. So that means we need an oxygen sealer, an oxygen collector, oxygen or liquid pipes, or whatever they're called, fluid pipes. Where are they? There they are, fluid pipes. Yeah, these things. Aluminum wire, and I think that's it. Oh, and also airlocks too. So yeah, gonna need a little bit of that. Yeah. I think we're gonna make the airlocks, and then I don't know what to do from there, but you know, anyways. So, airlock. I don't know why it has a space, but whatever. Airlock frame. Needs this. How much compressed aluminum do I have? 54. I had to make more of that. Let me make a bunch of it. That's what, 48 per? Not 48. I'm dumb. It'd be a stack in 32. But I need a lot of it, so. Then I need a lot of tin and steel. Which I'm not sure. I'm just gonna make another stack or so of tin. I'm gonna need more tin. I'm gonna start to run out of it. Yeah, I definitely need to make more quarries, but on different planets because I won't have to worry about stuff like granite and all that. So I'm just gonna get Mercury surface rock, Mercury subsurface rock, and Mercury stone. So it's called regolith, by the way, the surface rock. I think. Yes, it's called lunar regolith. It's called lunar regolith, and something, I don't know. Oh, it was 42 times 2, which is 90, or 48 times 2, which is 96, which is a stack of 2, so. Yeah, and then make the tin. Let's shove that in there. Then we need more steel. So do that. And 3 stacks of coal. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have not been able. I definitely would have not been able to do this with without a quarry, because holy crap, do quarries give a lot of crap. Like, it's unbelievable. Like the fact that I'm getting 75,000 cobblestone is a lot. I am very thankful that the no tree punching mod doesn't come into effect here, other than spawning rocks everywhere, which I think cleared out of this area. No, there's rocks right here. Yeah, there's no tree punching. I got the no tree punching thing from, I think, RLCraft. I know it's an RLCraft. I know that. And just look at my pickaxe's durability, by the way. It's already at 616 again. Or it's already in the 600s again. Let's go look at the quarry again. Oh. That's not good. I need to fix that. I had forgotten that it went that way. Hold on, let me just break this. Okay, it stopped. I need to reroute that. It's a good thing I came over here. Still feeding through? What? Oh, there it is. Okay, so how am I gonna feed this through? Goes in right there, I think. Well, I can just mine through. Okay, so this is where it's going right through the 1 block thin thing. Okay. Okay, let's go place this aluminum wire back so we can start back up. Oh, right. Why is it going so fast? So it's draining from that. This one's not being drained for some reason. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm going over the next couple days, maybe. I'm going to really start ramping up the quarry production because I'm going to start making quarries on other planets, probably, and moons where I can get a bunch of tin and iron and copper, because apparently those are the main 3 things. Not sure why there wasn't like diamonds or something, because I'm sure those are produced in the center of planets as well. Look at pickaxe ability, it's up to 839 now. Yeah, it's close to being full, but anyways. Boom. And then you. Right, we need basic wafers. How many do we have? 2. Perfect. Now we just need 4 of these. Yeah, Ganymede is... We're probably going to put our first quarry on a moon. We're probably going to put the first quarry that's going to be on a moon on Ganymede, because it has got high tin, and we need tin. And also high copper, which I don't think we need more of, but that's fine. I'm not sure what the ice looks like on Ganymede, I forget, but yeah, we can do that. But yeah, anyways. Right. Boom. Okay. Let's put that there. I already have 40 of them. Wow, okay. Alright. So... Okay, well, we didn't do much this episode, but that's fine. Next episode, we're going to do a little bit more. We're going to go to Ganymede. We're going to set up... I think the next episode, we're going to set up a quarry there. So, yeah, we're going to set up a quarry on Ganymede and also connect that to the ME system, so we don't have to go to Ganymede and back and all that. And yeah, that was a pretty good episode. Didn't die, unlike the 22nd episode, because anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Well, at least I think in 2 weeks. That might change. Soon. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.